Okay guys, welcome back to the channel. I am Ben with KCT, and we're going to take a look today at a real quick video on how you can take these awesome SLATE Black Industries panels and stick them to something like the legacy system here on this Midwest Industries Handguard. So before Keymod, before MLOK, before all that other stuff, they had their own proprietary system, which they have their own proprietary stuff for that really nothing else fits. Except it does. So we'll take a look at that in just a second. First, just want to shout out the channel sponsors. Obviously, we've got something going on there with Break Arms, 10% off over at those guys' website. 20% off at Adaball Optics. So if you want to get some glass, check them out as well. And V7 Weapon Systems and MFT also doing 10% off on MFT and free swag with V7. So I swear I will put all the links and stuff for the deals and such in the description and not clutter up the rest of this video. So let's go ahead and get started, and this will be a quick one for you. So SLATE Black Industries, you like them, you love them, you maybe never heard of them, but they do sort of grip panels and things like that. Very nice and thin, very nice and low pro. And they do a really good job at that. They make really good panels that do not chip or break or crack. Obviously, you can over tighten them and bust them, but what I found was interesting is that they have the same type of screw arrangement as the Midwest Industries. So we see here, this is their standard rail section there that has a QD. And of course they scallop and bevel the bottom of it so that, it sits nicely on that section there. But we don't have to worry about it with these. So they're one of the few things that actually use this pan head type of screw. And you won't see that on a whole lot of stuff that's out there nowadays because of like a flat bottom. So we put that in there. Boop. Perfect, right? Well, that's actually a screw. It comes with SLATE Black. Yeah, cool. So, all right. So what do we do? Well, all we want to do is make sure that we have a piece that is sized for the gun, the rail that we want to use. And in this case, we do. Don't believe me, just watch. Yeah, okay. So we've got that there, and we want to make sure that we have everything lined up. So in this case, we have 3 holes there. I know there's a mom joke in there somewhere. We're going to go ahead and make sure that those line up and that it looks good. In this case, it does because I've already done it. And then go ahead to the back of it, and you're just going to cut off all the offending protuberances that would give you the camming action on the MLOK nuts. And that is going to be what actually stops you from getting this on there. So this is like the quickest, I know, there you go. The quickest, hack job I've ever done. You can see how bad that looks. But I left the recoil lugs in there because you don't need to take them off. At least these. And there's 2 in there that I took off. So we want to make sure that fits in there nicely. Again, we're leaving our recoil lugs on at the far ends because these are the ones that I cut off. And make sure that it's good and it's cleaned up as well as you can do. And that's pretty much it. You go ahead and make sure it's flat. You trim off any of the offending recoil lugs, and then go ahead and line that up there. What's interesting, and again, this is so bizarre, but how bizarre? Just stated myself. What's weird is that the SLATE Black, I'm assuming everything else, because reasons, actually does have the same thread pitch as the MLOK stuff. So again, this may be their own proprietary thing. I haven't tried it with non SLATE Black screws because they're the ones that actually will go in there and tighten this thing down. So you just go ahead and tighten it down just like you normally would. That third one in there. And that's pretty much it. You want to make sure that you don't over tighten these and that you also have them lined up. The first time I did it, they weren't quite aligned off the 3 screws. And so almost like kind of going with that, it was almost kind of a stripping into the threads there. And obviously tighten that down, do what you need to do. But so now you have an awesome piece of modern rail cover on a legacy system gun. So instead of using the old panels like this where I've got theirs with some skater tape on there, same thing at the bottom. This has got it's just a mud. It's got so many like the CAC rail panels, ladder rail covers. Looks good though. So yeah, I just threw on 3 of those, and 3, 2, Waller, some 1. I think I threw on 3. Some somewhere else. But yeah, I really liked it, and I liked the fact that it just went right on, and I didn't really have to modify anything. So I thought it was really great because, again, it's very, very low profile compared to the other covers that they have. So up here, when my hand needs to get some more clearance, up underneath that light, it's usually not too bad. Using a regular panel like that would obscure everything. So, guys, that's pretty much it. If you guys have questions, I don't know why. It's pretty freaking simple. Do it at your own risk. I'm sure, I'm sure Midwest is not going to repair your rail if you screw it up doing something that I told you to do on the internet. But other than that, guys, that's all I got for you. Like, share, subscribe, comment. It's real short for you short attention span people. Have a great rest of your day, and see you.